Welcome to Kiran's classes. In this video, I am solving balancing of chemical equations in a very short time using some standard procedure and some tricks and mathematical tricks. First, see the first equation. C3H8 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. In this equation, there are no metals present. The only non-metal is carbon, which is 3 in number in reactant side and 1 in the product side. To balance carbon, first make this 3CO2 so that the number of carbon atoms are 3 on both the sides. Next step is hydrogen atoms. The number of hydrogen atoms is 8 in the reactant side and 2 in the product side. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So enter 4 here to balance hydrogen. Next, to balance oxygen, number of oxygen atoms are 2 in the reactant side and 3 2s are 6 plus 4, 10 on the product side. So 10 by 2 is 5. So enter 5 here. Check here. All the atoms are balanced on both the sides. Like this, if you practice regularly, you can solve all the equations in no time. Let's go to next example. Next equation is Al2SO3 thrice plus NaOH gives Na2SO3 plus AlOH thrice. In this equation, aluminium and sodium are metals, sulfur is non-metal. First, aluminium is 2 in the reactant side and 1 in the product side. So first make aluminium 2 in the product side. Next, sodium is 2 in the product side. In reactant side it is 1. So make sodium as 2 in the reactant side. Then sulfur is 3 in the reactant side. In product side it is 1. So make it as 3 here. When we enter 3 here, sodium is become 6. So make sodium 6 in the reactant side. Now check for hydrogen. Hydrogen atoms is 6 here and 6 here. Oxygen atoms are 3 3s are 9 plus 6 15 and 9 plus 6 15. So the equation is balanced. Like this we can balance the equations in very less time. Next problem is Al2O3 plus Fe gives rise to Fe2 Fe3O4 plus Al. First, aluminium is 2 in the reactant side. This is reactant side. This is product side. So enter 2 here. Iron atoms are 3 in the product side, 1 in the reactant side. So enter 3 here. Then oxygen atom is 3 here and 4 there. So we can't balance. To balance oxygen, first cross multiply, enter 4 here and enter 3 here, and then check for iron and aluminium atoms. Iron is 9 this side in the product side. So in reactant side enter 9 iron atoms, and aluminium is 8 in the reactant side. So in the product side also make it 8 atoms. Now check for oxygen. Oxygen is 4 3s are 12 and 3 4s are 12 on both sides. This is the balanced chemical equation. Like this, with this trick, by multiplying we can balance when we get odd number of oxygen and even number of oxygen on the either sides. Next equation is KClO3 gives rise to KCl plus O2. In this problem, metal is potassium, non-metal is chlorine. Both are balanced, but oxygen is in odd numbers this side and even number that side. See, we have used one trick in previous problem. Cross multiply, that is enter 2 this side and 3 this side. Now check, and now KCl is 1 this side, so make it 2 here. Now check, potassium is 2 on both the sides, chlorine is 2 on both the sides, and oxygen atoms are 6 on both the sides. This is the required balanced chemical equation. Next question is NaHCO3 gives rise to Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. First, sodium is unbalanced. Sodium is 2 in the product side and 1 in the reactant side. So make balance by entering 2 on the reactant side. Now check carbon. Carbon is 2 in the reactant side, 1 plus 1, 2 in the product side. Now then check the number of hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atoms are 2 in the reactant side and 2 in the product side. Oxygen atoms are 2 3s are 6 in the reactant side, 3 plus 1 4 plus 2 6 on the product side. So this is the required balanced chemical equation. The next question is NH4O3 gives rise to N2O plus H2O. N is 2 in number on both the sides. Next check hydrogen. Hydrogen is 4 on this side and 2 that side. To balance 4 by 2 enter 2 here. Now check for oxygen atoms. Oxygen is 3 this side and 2 plus 1 is 3 on the other side. And this is the required chemical equation. This is how we can solve balancing of some chemical equations within a minute. In next class I will solve little bit tougher problems within a minute which are useful for any exams. Please like the video, subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you.